Hi, everybody. We're back.
Corvo, over here. Quickly, I'm a friend. I'm Samuel, and I work for some good people who want very much to meet you. They said you'd come out here. I could still hardly believe it. I'll take you to meet them. Just down the river from here.
All right, old man, let's go. Hail. So, you may notice that it says I only killed 2 people, and I definitely killed more than 2 people. And my chaos is low. That's because I'm re-recording this. So I used an earlier save that I had, where I did things slightly differently, but most of everything is probably the same-ish. Got a lot less coins though. It should be fine. It's just some of the dialogue might be a little bit different. It won't reference me killing all of Coldridge, so that's fun. This is Samuel. In this house, we love and respect Samuel.
This is the Hound Pits pub. Closed for business. Half the district marked off as dead from the plague. We're right under the Lord Regent's nose, and he don't know a thing. Of course, if anyone finds out what we're up to, the Watch will break in with swords drawn. And now that you've escaped, the Lord Regent's going to be tearing the city apart.
Yeah, they need me to take the fall.
Take you up to meet Admiral Havelock and the rest of the Loyalists. The Admiral's a man to be reckoned with. If anyone can help you find that missing girl, Lady Emily, and clear your name, he can.
So we'll explore the Hound Pits later.
I expect they're hard at work in there. Best join them. They'll help you get whoever really killed the Empress.
But basically, these guys.
I'm sure the Admiral was anxious to meet you. It wasn't easy getting you here.
Between missions, you come back to the Hound Pits pub. So we'll be seeing this a lot. So I'll explore it a little bit later when there's more interesting stuff to find here.
Getting short.
Can't talk to you anymore, Samuel? Well, you're a very good person, and seeing you makes me think I should be doing this low chaos instead of high chaos. Except I am technically still doing it low chaos because this save I did low chaos, but it's fine. Bye. We're gonna eavesdrop on these guys.
We found our man. Even after 6 months in Coldridge prison, he slipped out like it was nothing.
Yes. Not surprising. He was the personal bodyguard of the Empress. You've heard the stories.
Yes, I have. It still amazes me that someone could get to the Empress and young Lady Emily.
No one knows the real story, Trevor. We all have our suspicions. We'll know the truth in time.
He's strong and quick. But I hope he understands subtlety as well.
This isn't one of your fancy dress parties. The reality is that we need men killed. Have you ever killed a man?
Only with my wit.
No, you
But
haven't.
it's a fair point as always. He'll be here soon, and I'm looking forward to meeting him.
Okay. No, we don't need weapons. You can actually kill them if you want, but...
We can continue this later, Lord Pendleton. The man of the hour is here. Corvo, I'm Admiral Havelock. A true servant of the Empire, like you. Until the Lord Regent purged those of us who wouldn't recognize his claim on the throne.
And I'm Lord Trevor Pendleton. I represent the nobility in our little group. But we all act as equals here at the Hound Pits pub.
This is a momentous occasion, Corvo. I'm going to come out with it. We've been building a coalition of loyalists, aimed at ending the Lord Regent's tyranny and restoring the throne.
At risk of execution, we're committed to finding young Lady Emily and seeing her crowned as Empress.
We've got big plans, but we can't do any of it without you. We need your skills, your ability in a fight, and in helping us, we're going to help you destroy the men who murdered the Empress.
Sorry. You must be exhausted. We can discuss this further after you've recovered. But before you retire, you should introduce yourself to Piero. He's challenging at times, but his industrious mind buys him that right.
Yes. Piero's as much an artist as a technician. He's going to be crafting the gear you'll need. Go talk to him, and then get some sleep. We can talk more when you've rested.
Anyway, I'm gonna
Good
talk
to
to
have
you.
you with us, Corvo. Nothing against the others, but there's no substitute for a man who's done his service for the crown.
Thanks.
Have you talked to Piero yet? He made the weapons we left for you on your way out of Coleridge Prison. Go see him when you can.
Yeah, I know what I'm
You
supposed
don't
to
know
be
what it
doing.
means to work with a man who stood at the Empress's right hand. We can't bring her back, but at least we have the man she trusted most. And maybe we can help you right some of the wrongs done to you. This bar is mine, but please, treat it as your home. Piero still wants a word with you. He's not a diplomat, but he's a brilliant man.
Yeah, he's a little bit of a creep.
Samuel is a blessing. Without him, we couldn't navigate the waters of the river at night. We keep our lights low to avoid prying eyes.
Samuel is a blessing.
What I wouldn't give to be back at sea.
But I wouldn't give for you to be back at sea either.
I told them I'd be damned if I sail under a usurper's flag. You should have seen their faces. Curse the Lord Regent. I might have taken to piracy after the Navy, but then inspiration struck me, and I started assembling our little group here.
That's an interesting decision to have to make. Should I overturn the government, or
The
should I
Empire
become a
was built
pirate?
on its navy. Never forget that. I served proudly until the bureaucrats took over. Pendleton's a good man. Used to be close to that snake, the Lord Regent himself. Don't be fooled by the fact that Pendleton's a noble, though. Not all of them are terrible. I bought this bar years ago. There were some happy times here before the plague hit the city. Before the Empress was killed and everything went to shit. We'll make it right again, together.
Yeah, it's been 6 months since the Empress died. You've been in prison that whole time, and things really have gone to shit. Okay, there's more dialogue. No more dialogue for him, so we're gonna go say hi to Piero, like we're supposed to. Boop-a-doop-boop.
I'll be crafting your weapons and gear. All custom work. For you, I will create the tools of a master assassin. No! This cannot happen now. The tank of whale oil's run out. Will you get a new tank from upstairs, please, while I hold this in place? Be careful. Oil
Wait, I need to
is
steal your stuff first.
When it
Thanks.
explodes, there's a terrible mess.
There's a bunch of lore here. This is about, the potions that you pick up. Piero's Remedy and Sokolov's Elixir. Piero's Remedy is blue, Sokolov's Elixir is red, and they do different things. But I'll explain that a little bit later. This is basically lore explaining, how the stuff that you pick up automatically translates into money. Because you use it to sell to Piero, who sells it to the black market, who uses it to let you buy things. Staircases are my enemy, and we don't like them. Where is it? Oh, I'm here already. This is lore about whales. This is lore about the plague. And this is lore about Piero. And this is lore about whales. Specifically whale oil, which glows. And might have magical properties. And also ignore the alarm that just went off. For taking this. This explodes if you throw it at people. We're not going to be doing that a lot. Because it's not very stealthy. But I might do it once just to show you because it's fun. This is a tutorial on how whale oil works.
The Academy teaches that absurd idea that the energy in whale oil arises from the need to maintain life functions at extreme ocean depths. The pressure and the cold are too much to endure without it. I speculate that a human being might, by a process
Perfect.
of adaptation,
Now plug it in.
use high energy humors in the body.
Just get it near
I can
the
build a tank
receptacle.
that will
Magnetism will
slowly
do the rest.
increase pressure on a subject over a long period of time.
I'm sorry, I cut off
Observe
the
for years if need be.
audiograph
See if
again.
The formulation of energetic substances develop.
I did that the first time I
Surely
recorded
the Empress
this,
would be
too.
able to furnish me with facilities.
Though hopefully this time you can actually hear it.
Perfect. Thank you, Carl. Here, see? The assassin's mask. You're a wanted man, so everyone in the city knows your face, but this mask will mean terror to them. If you just hold still, the fit must be precise. There. Can you see normally? Center lens out of alignment.
I can see your face. It's not very
There.
pretty.
Better now? I could create more for you. Upgrades for your gear, weapons, munitions. But our situation here is desperate. Scavenge the city for valuables and I will resell them on the black market. That should give us the money to craft the things you need. Tell me what I can make for you.
Yes, let's have a look. So we are going to buy bone charm capacity and crossbow accuracy. Bone charm capacity will be important later. And oh, we don't have enough money for anything else. Okay. I would have liked some sleep darts, but it's fine.
You must be exhausted. I advise that you get some sleep. Your life will get even more difficult soon. You should rest while you can.
No, I'd like to look around for a while before I head bed down. There's a
Very
couple of
well.
people I want to talk to.
know
I want to introduce
best.
some of the NPCs.
Let me know if you need anything more.
Thanks, Bureau. Bye. Oh, no, wait. Resume. What? So we're gonna steal some stuff. There's Samuel. Hi, Samuel.
I once served under Admiral Havelock. Captain Havelock then. I don't know if he remembers me, but I fear it's rude to ask. I don't want to embarrass him. I was just a common riverman, hauling parcels and such along the river. But I know how to keep my trap shut, I do.
You're very good. This is lore about Pandicia, which is mostly just flavor.
This is about as far downriver as I care to go. Toward the flooded district, the river's thick with corpses.
That's fun.
I've seen battles in my younger years, and I see you've got the
Wait.
stuff. Say the word, and I'll back you. All of the little people in the city like me, we miss the Empress something terrible. And the fact that young Lady Emily is out there somewhere still lost, it's just too much for most folks to think about.
Yeah, Jessamine was very popular. Anyway, there's no more dialogue for you. Bye, Samuel. We'll see you later. A lot. Oh right, I can't do that yet. Right. We're going to... Wait, I think my camera needs to be here.
Is the
Sir.
man dangerous?
Yes, very much so, but no need to fear. He is here to work with our masters.
People say he killed the Empress.
Of course he didn't. People are foolish and believe whatever they're told.
Okay. If the Admiral trusts him, then so will I.
Hi, Cecilia.
The Admiral served in the Navy under the Empress. But something happened with the Lord Regent that drove the Admiral out. If I understand it right. Admiral Havelock made it very clear that we aren't to carry lamps outside.
Wait, come back. Come back.
Maybe you haven't seen much of it, but the city has changed a great deal after the Empress died. Since the Lord Regent took over, the city watch is best avoided. Most people try not to go outside at all. We can't leave the pub. I've nowhere to go anyway. My apartment was in the flooded district.
Anyway, Cecilia is, nice. I like her. This is Havelock's room. This is his journal. He'll be updating this basically after every mission. A Gaffer's Tale is kind of extra lore that's fiction or boring. It's kind of boring.
Log entry 1-4. Seems we've moved to a new phase. Martin's improvisations have borne fruit. The former bodyguard has been freed and is en route to the staging location. Pendleton's voting block and my military connections. All we've lacked is the ability to project lethal force in a controlled manner against a previously inaccessible... to the point, we need a man who can kill the bastards for us. Corvo is more than capable of that, I have no doubt.
Look, the medals.
N-bomb. This off. Switch. Switch, where the hell is it?
This is more Gaffer's Tale. Still kind of boring. This is lore about the Navy. Basically, the Empire is a bunch of island nations that are kind of loosely under the rule of the Emperor or Empress. Usually an Empress in these games. Oh, there's Lydia. But there's a lot of stuff about the sea, because they're islands.
My, you must be Corvo. I am Lydia, at your service. Your room is upstairs and ready. When they told me who it was, well, I thought you'd be older, like the Admiral. I'm sorry it's so dark. We can't risk being seen. It is a bit
This is lore about overseers.
romantic, though, isn't it? I used to be the hostess here. Oh, I could tell you stories about that, believe me.
Yeah, so Lydia is one of the 3 servants. They actually recorded a version of the song. It's as creepy as it sounds. You can look it up on YouTube if you want.
Attention Dunwall citizens. Be advised, the river crust infestation has spread downriver.
We've robbed
as
this
far
place.
as the
Wait,
river mouth and flooded
there's some
regions.
interesting lore in
Do not
the
attempt to
bathroom.
approach or destroy
Apparently we
the
are
river.
exploring this
Any
now
items
because I want
recovered
money.
from doing so are
I can't remember what this is about. It's just
considered state property.
extra lore. This is gay erotica. There's a sequel to this later, which is lesbian erotica. So that's fun. Did I already see Gaffer's Tale? I can't remember which volumes of Gaffer's Tale I've read and which ones I haven't. It's all still kind of boring though. And Pendleton's room should be here. Let's go talk to Pendleton and steal his stuff.
Pleased to meet you, Master Corvo. I saw you at court in happier days, but you might not remember. I was once a close ally to the Lord Regent, Hiram Burroughs, back when he was just the spy master. He's one manipulative bastard, I can tell you that. There's something distinguished about you, Corvo. Was there nobility back in your family line? I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, we're all equals here, huh?
Did you know I'm distant kin to the late Empress and her line? Not close enough, sadly. I'll never be emperor.
Yeah, it's probably a good
Most of the
thing.
nobility went straight over to the Lord Regent's side after the Empress died. Easiest thing to do. But to me, a noble birth requires a sense of loyalty. This city has fallen into ruin since the plague struck. These poor weepers moaning and bleeding from the eyes. They say there's no cure for the plague once it advances that far. Terrible.
We'll see some weepers later. We try to avoid weepers. Let's listen to your diary.
My furnishings have been installed at last with no small amount of complaining by that antiquated boatman. The others have no idea what it's like to suffer as I have. Speaking of which... Wallace, please breathe 2 bottles of Dunwall Red, never mind which, and fetch a clean glass. Well,
I'll begin again tomorrow.
Okay, well, we should be getting to bed. I don't know where Wallace went. He's supposed to lead us to your room. Lydia. Hi, Lydia. Staircases are annoying. And expect a lot of me going up staircases like that, where I just don't bother to move the camera. There's like this whole bit that you can climb out my window to climb onto. It seems safe. You can also climb up there, I think. Oh. Anyway, this is my room. You can go through here. There's like a little whole hallway door that leads outside.
Attention Dunwall citizens.
Nice
Lady
escape.
Emily Caldwin was
Back
abducted
room.
6
Let's
months
close that
ago
door though.
during her mother's terrible murder. Anyone with information leading to the location or return
Oh,
of
hey,
the daughter of our
money.
beloved late Empress is required to
Thanks.
city watch at once.
And it wants me to sleep. We're gonna grab that coin first. And that's my room. And sleeping is something that we want to do. Because we're about to have an encounter with my favorite. My favorite. Okay, I'll go to sleep now. Somewhere else. Oh, this looks like the room I just left. Let's go take that exit. Okay, it's gone. That's a brick wall. That's weird. The floor is gone. Anyway, hi everybody. This is the Void. There's a lamppost and a boat, and water goes upwards. And there's rocks floating around. The Void is fun. But more importantly, we're about to see my boy.
Hello, Corvo. Your life has taken a turn, has it not? The Empress is dead. Her precious daughter Emily is lost somewhere in the city, and you will play a pivotal role in the days to come. For this, I have chosen you and drawn you into the Void. I am the outsider, and this is my mark. There are forces in the world and beyond the world, great forces that men call magic. And now, these forces will serve your will. Use this newfound power, my gift to you. Come find me.
So, fun facts. The Outsider changes voice actors between games, and the second game has a lot more animations. So his character in the first game is a lot more aloof than it becomes. Well, he's always a little bit aloof, but anyway. We are just going to do a thing where we're putting that on do. And now we have magic powers. Hi. You're the Empress, and you are still dead. Okay, good to know. And this is Piero's spiritual remedy. See, I have 2 bars now, a red one and a blue one. Piero's remedy, cure for the plague, heals blue bar, and Sokolov's cure for the plague, the red one, the red things cure your health. Usually your mana also regenerates a little bit after you use powers, so speedrunners ignore that. I don't, because I like to conserve mana. But I could go a lot faster if I was just like, fuck it. Rereading this. I'm sorry, Emily. So the Void has these tableaus. Also, Whale. The Void has these tableaus. You can just sort of walk around. These 2 fellows will definitely not turn up later. And Emily. Poor Emily. Can't see your drawings very well on my computer for some reason. See little bits of locations in the void. You can see where you came from. And the whales. We're gonna move on. Now this. Or, I mean, we'll need those later. And it's Johan Burroughs, the spy master. Having fun, are we? Cool. Bye. Those are tall boys. We don't like tall boys. We do like teleporting, though. A lot of glowing lamps. The void is also vaguely associated with the color purple. We could go down these stairs, but stairs are for chumps. Okay. Did not mean to do that. Oh.
In the days that follow, your trials will be great, Corvo. Seek the ancient runes bearing my mark in the lonely places of your world, and at shrines raised in my name. These runes will grant you powers beyond those of other men. To help you find these runes, I give you this, the heart of a living thing, molded by my hands.
He's
With
extra.
this heart, you will hear many secrets, and it will guide you toward my runes, no matter how they may be hidden. Listen to the heart now, and find another rune.
Yeah, first game, Outsider is very calm, comparatively. So this is the heart. The heart does this thing. Oh wait, hold on a second. We're just gonna do muscle memory here. The heart does this thing where if you press it, squeeze it.
This place is the end of all things, and the beginning. All of time's meaning is here.
Okay, I guess the squeezing.
Neither seconds, nor centuries.
She tells you stuff about the place you're in or people that you pointed
Someday
at.
this place will devour all the lights in the sky. The one who walks here is all things. Cradle songs of comfort and bones gnawed by teeth. This is the place from which those who dabble in black arts draw their power. And this place is their doom. I can feel the great age ending. This place is the end of all things, and the beginning.
Did they already do this in that one?
All of time's
Okay,
meaning
yeah.
is here. Neither seconds, nor centuries.
So the heart beats faster when it sees runes. It's basically like a hot-cold thing. But since you can see the symbol, it doesn't really matter. That's a shrine. They're usually like purple. Okay. You can't die in the void, by the way. You just kind of do that. And apparently I can't take shortcuts. So this is a rune. It has the outsider's mark on it. See? And it gives you powers. So basically, you can use runes to upgrade your powers or buy new ones. I can get dark vision right now, but I don't need it. I would recommend it for beginners if you're just playing the game for the first time, but I'm not. Vitality, I won't really need because I'm not planning to ever get into combat ever. So I'm going to save up for something else. Bye.
How you use what I have given you falls upon you, as it has to the others before you. And now I return you to your world, but know that I will be watching with great interest.
So that was the outsider. That's all the reaction you'll get to Corvo getting his mark. You notice that the outsider didn't exactly ask him. He does sometimes, but not with the first game. So Corvo just gets the mark without anything. Any choice at all. Okay. I'm gonna save here. Do this one. And hopefully, this recorded right. Bye.